Alrighty, boys, I'm going to be walking you through exactly what you need to be doing to prepare for NFL Draft Night in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. So, if you guys are unaware or have not played Madden 25 or previous Maddens on Draft Night, we actually get cards of the players that get drafted. So, for example, the Raiders expected to draft Fernando Mendoza. We expect to get a 99 overall Fernando Mendoza card, and that being the case for every single player that's drafted, usually 1 through 32, and then maybe even some later round players. So, what we're going to do today is walk through some things that we see from Mutt Leaks right here, and then of course go through the previous year's promo on how you can prepare maybe pre-building sets if you think it'll be good for you, and what we can expect from the card. So starting off right here, Mutt Leaks tweeted out, we're expecting seeing a 99 overall NFL Draft Night champion, a 98 overall Draft Night player, as well as a 97 overall Draft Night player. Now that is in line with what we've seen in years past, nothing too crazy. And he also notes the NFL Draft Night players will unlock at the end of NFL Draft Night, which is very interesting because what it's usually happened is we'll get, like, I don't know, say picks 1 through 4 or 1 through 5 will actually, of course, get announced, and then later that night around, I don't know, say if the draft is at 7, at like 9 o'clock maybe, we'll get those first 5 cards. Then after that we'll get 5 through 7, and then after that 7 through 14, so on and so forth. We'll go through, like, again, last year's drop just to see exactly what we got last year. But then also there is a draft night bundle. Of course, I'm not speaking on how EA is going to microtransaction you. If you guys want to pay for it, that's up to you. But it looks like there'll be a draft night bundle, $5.99 overall draft night champs or draft LTDs. That is the point where I'm a little iffy on. And then also a 98 plus overall, choose one of 2 draft night player, and then choose one of 2 97 plus draft night players. So when they say draft LTDs, I'm not 100% entirely sure if they're referring to draft night players being LTDs or if they will just be 99 overall draft night champs. So that is where I'm saying, hey, maybe we'll pump the brakes on it and find out exactly, because these don't necessarily say draft night player, but these do. So it might just be, again, this says $5.99 overall draft night champs or draft LTDs. So I'm assuming the draft LTDs that are being referred to are actually going to be these cards right up here. So you see Keenan Allen, Saquon Barkley, Jonathan Cooper, those cards, Talanoa, Hufanga, those guys. That's what I believe they're referring to when they say draft night LTDs. But we could also be seeing more cards come out within the coming days. We expect another promo drop on Thursday, so we'll just see. Maybe there will be more draft LTVs. So what did we get last year? That's pretty much what we need to kind of dive into now. So last year, for draft night players, we of course had Cam Ward going number 1, Travis Hunter 2, and then Abdul Carter was not in the game. That is the other thing that I need you guys to take into consideration when we are going through this promo on Thursday night. Not every single player will be in the game. Now, with the bringing back of College Football 26, or just the college football franchise in general, that has helped a lot with EA retaining player rights or getting player rights a lot earlier to be able to add them into the game a lot sooner. But Abdul Carter, who was the 3rd pick last year, and Jahdae Barron, who was the 20th pick, were not able to be added into MUT just yet. So you may see a card that gets drafted by your favorite team, and you may be like, oh, I want to go get so-and-so, and they may not be available. Just be aware that that is always a possibility. So what did we get on the cards last year? So Cam Ward was the first card pick, or the first player picked. So he got a 99 overall quarterback card with Baked on Truz, Master Tactician, and Protected. So he did get a Baked on, or passive X Factor as an ability baked onto him, as well as in the custom 1 and 2 bucket, he had Gunslinger, Master Tactician, Long Range Deadeye, Hot Route Master, Pass Lead Elite. This is where I am, I want to say, more pessimistic on what the cards will look like, because I believe they want to extend the life of this game as much as possible, even though we're coming up on, honestly, closer to endgame. So I think we'll kind of see a big shift in what the content is going to look like going forward based off of draft night. Because if they give us cards with starting on or baked on X factors as passive abilities, I think we're going to start seeing some things pick up a ton. Because we do have cards, like, for example, if I go back over to the game, we've got these cards, these LTDs right here, who can get abilities or X factors as abilities. They have no baked ons, but they can get X factors as abilities, and we cannot lose them throughout the game. Like, for example, he could get 4 AP Colossus, which Jonathan Cooper actually does have the abilities for that. So will we get them? I believe so, but I think it will be in a discount in that same form that we just saw with these LTDs. So on top of that, again, next thing with Travis Hunter, he had baked on Shutdown, which again, X Factor as an ability, and then one step ahead, 0 AP, 0 AP, and then another 2 0 AP ability buckets. I think that the ability pacing is going to be a lot slower this year, because again, I think they're trying to extend the lifespan of this game as much as they can. But what we saw is we had, again, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the cards down to out or inside the top 8, or inside the top 7, I should say, were all 99 overalls. Then after that, 8 all the way through 17. Those were all 98 overalls. Then on number 18 with Gray Zabel, we got a 97 overall card, and so on and so forth, all the way up until pick 32. So what exactly can we expect? How can we get these players? Now, really the only way that we've seen to be able to get the players in the past has actually been through these draft sets. I'll go ahead and zoom in so that we can see it a little bit better. But these sets, they require any 96 overall draft player. It does not have to be a draft night player. Of course, we did not get 99 overall draft night players, but the thing that is different about that set versus what we currently have in the game for the NFL draft program is to get a 99 overall in this game, you need 3 96 overall draft players and 2 any 96 and 97 overall players. If we go ahead and take a look at the program from last year, though, just the regular draft promo, if I can find how to pull this up, hopefully it won't take too long. Okay, they do not have it up. Oh, they do have it up. Awesome. Okay, let me go back to this. So how we were able to get to it last year, or what the sets look like last year is what I'm trying to say. Is, yeah, very similar set. It was 2 96 overall players and then any 3 96 to 97 overall players. So very similar sets, but again, for the draft night players, you will most likely only be able to put in draft cards. So don't think, oh, I could pre-build the set by having 3 draft night players and then 2 any 96 to 97. So you're going to most likely need 5 96 overall draft players to be able to pre-build these sets. Now, then it comes into what card do you want the most? We do not have predictor sets this year that really will matter like that, which is, I mean, it felt like kind of a staple in the game for years past, but we are not expected to get it this year. We don't currently have a set or anything like that. So what can we expect? Again, I think the most common consensus, Fernando Mendoza goes number 1. Then after that, David Bailey, Arvell Reese 2 and 3, maybe possibly Jeremiah Love anywhere in there. But again, expect 99 overalls for picks 1 through maybe 7 or 8. Then after that, from 7 all the way down to the middle of the first round, expect those to be 98 overall cards. And then anything after that in the first round will be 97 overall champions. And we may possibly get certain cards, like if, say, for example, just a name that I know, Ty Simpson drops out of the first round, but he's one of the first picks in the second round, make it a card for him possibly a little bit later down the line. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Leave a like on the video if you did. Subscribe if it did help you out. Again, appreciate that as always. It's been your boy Dynamic, and I'm out, y'all. Peace.